We thought we were financially secure. We had plenty of debt, but we were always on time on paying our bills and whatnot.
We bought everything on credit card because we were at SeaWorld and we saw it there, and so we must have been on a vacation for the weekend, and so we would just charge things on credit card. I'd be like, looks good. My idea of if we could actually afford something to buy something was whether we could afford the monthly payments. And if we still had money left over that month, clearly we could afford another $350 payment. This is our dining room table that we purchased right before Financial Peace University.
No interest payments for like 3 years. It was amazing.
Look at our credit score. We have arrived. What?
You're not gonna get that to happen again.
Like, we've never made payments late, ever. And so that was just a justification that everything was okay.
So we thought that was managed debt, that we were doing a good job, until one day I unexpectedly lost my job.
I really thought that we weren't a part of that high percentage of Americans that live paycheck to paycheck. That wasn't us, until we had the possibility of one paycheck not coming in anymore.
Just seeing her, stressed and tense, I knew that the situation wasn't good. All of a sudden one day this Dave Ramsey Show came on, and at first I was like, I didn't want to listen to it too much, and then after a couple days I was like, this guy's making some sense. I tried to pitch it to her to no avail.
It's about biblical finance, and there's scripture. I was like, whoa, because we weren't saved at the time.
It was a Friday when I went online, and a next series of class was going to start that following Monday.
When he told me he wanted to go to this class and that it was something we could do together, I found that kind of exciting, so I said, oh, okay, so I'll go. Actually, look, there's 2 squirrels on the tree right now looking at the bird feeders.
I was driving home each day and listening to the show. Everybody was doing these steps. They were doing their debt-free screams. We're debt-free! It was inspiring to hear others, going through this process and getting out of debt. It was unbelievable once budgeting and seeing how it works, and you can see those levels as they raise.
We actually paid off over $8,600 while we were in our 9-week class. We cut out everything, going to movies, going out, anything like that. We would budget ourselves maybe $3 or $4 so we could go to the Red Box, and that would be our date night because, we knew that this is what was important. While we had been going to the church where FPU was, I knew that I had felt this tug in my heart, and I knew that change was coming. I was on my way home from work that night, right after FPU finished. I was listening to the CD.
If you're in a car listening to this, pull over the side of the road, bow your head with me right now. And I'm just going to say a little simple prayer, and I want you to say that with me.
I said the prayer that was in that CD and listened to Dave talk about that. And it was in my car that night that I first, accepted the Lord into my heart and knew that Jesus was the Son of God.
That's not why I was there. I was there to learn financial, how to do the debt snowball and how to do the different things relating to debt. I was not there for any sort of spiritual growth or gain. But through those 9 weeks of being in the class, listening to what was being said, listening to Dave, everything really clicked and it made sense.
I think this is the whole reason why we ended up going to FPU. It's been an amazing process to clean up financially and to become responsible adults and to not have debt. But we know that that's just such a small piece of the puzzle now.
In the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza, Jason and Sarah are with us. Hey guys, how are ya?
When we got to do that scream, we thought we practiced for it before we got there, but no, we let it all out.
We're debt-free!
With the financial freedom that we've received from FPU, we don't have to stress in situations. We have an emergency fund in place now.
We had a good, solid friendship and relationship before. Things are on a whole nother level now.
It taught us how to manage money instead of money managing us all the time.
The biggest change that I've seen in Jason is his involvement. He has turned into the man that I have always dreamed of, that will lead our family. And he's taking care of our family. And the way that he treats me as his wife, I feel so blessed every day that I get to have him as my husband.
Wow.
Yeah! I didn't know the backstory.
Oh, yeah. Heck
Yeah.
of a spiritual journey.
Way to
Heck of a
go.
spiritual journey.
Very, very cool. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I grew up an atheist and just I just wanted to support her. And then we went there, and like I said, we found an unbelievable pastor. Totally changed my views on everything, on life, on my whole life, and our whole life, and our trajectory of our life. As long as you adhere to the steps, you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve.